Start over. Hey, good morning, guys. It is April 29th, and it's time for us to make our last final push on spiritual disciplines. We've been at this for 5.5 months now, the last 7 weeks of which have been Lent, and now it's time to get back to our regular spiritual disciplines there. And we're going to take this up through Memorial Day, or what different discipline each week. We'll go through Memorial Day, and then we will be done. All right, we're going to get to some ones I really like that I'm a little surprised we haven't got to because I like these so much. And this is one of the one for this week is going to be P5, palms down, palms up prayer. This is a discipline that I got from Richard Foster from his book Celebration of Discipline. He lays out, I add one little tweak at the beginning of it, kind of my own little personal spin on it, that I find really helpful. But for the most part, this is Richard Foster's discipline here. So it's kind of rooted in this idea that it is helpful sometimes to physically demonstrate something, and as a means of just kind of focusing the mind and getting us aware of what it is that we're actually doing as we're praying for this. I will say this: you're going to have a hard time with part of this. It seems really simple. But if you're like me anyway, there have been multiple times when I've done this that I have a hard time with it. Even as I'm doing it this morning, I'm having a hard time with some of it. And that's good. That's good. It's really showing me some things. And I hope it does the same thing for you. All right, but here's how it's going to work. What you're going to do is you're going to start with a prayer request in your head. Just something that you care about, something that's on your heart and mind to pray for. It doesn't matter what it might be. Like for me, for instance, one of the things that I'm going to be doing this discipline with this morning is with my children. And I something's on my heart is the future of my children. My daughter just graduated from college. My son's going to be graduating from college soon. They've got lots of decisions to make about, what to do after graduation, careers, families, where to live, all these kinds of things. Anyway, my children's future is very much on my heart right now. And so that'll be one of the things as I'm doing this discipline, I'm going to be praying for the future of particularly Abby and Alex, because they're of that age now. And so anyway, what you do is you're going to picture that. You're gonna get that request in your head. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually, I want you to, this is the part that I add now. Before we go palms down, I want you to do a fist clench. And I want you to take that prayer request and I want you to picture yourself holding on to it tightly in your hands. All right, and so for here, I'm just sitting here like I'm holding on to my girl. I'm holding on to my Abby, tight in my hands. And then I'm even gonna kind of think through what it is that I want. What it is that I want for my girl. And then you open up your palms down, as a way of just saying, God, I release this to you. This is yours. For me, it'd be, God, my daughter, she's yours. I release her to your care. Whatever you want for her, I trust you. I trust you to take care of my girl. And yeah, you see the hard part here. you see the challenge here. Because here's what I normally want to do with my prayer. What I want to do is like, God, I'm praying for my daughter, and I'm asking that you bless her. And he's like, well, why don't you trust her to me? Yeah, I don't know that we need to go there, God. Why don't you just bless her? Like, yeah, trust me, Jeff. How about you bless? Trust, bless. Trust, bless. And it's like I'm not willing to release her to him. And that's where what this does is it forces you. And I love that picture of that right there. That's the part that gets me. So if I just start palms down, I haven't had to force myself to let go. But if I say, no, I'm hanging on to this. And Jesus, I'm letting go of my girl to you. Or letting go of this, this thing that you're cared about to you. It can be a really, really difficult moment, but it could also be a really powerful one. If it is difficult for you, that's okay. That's okay. Only kind of confirmation that that's what you need to be doing then, right? There. But anyway, there. Okay. And so you pray that, and you just bring your requests to God. Like, I'm releasing my girl to you, and all of my hopes and dreams for her. I just trust you for her and all of her hopes and dreams. I trust you to just take care of her and do right by her. There. All right. And then But you don't finish there. This isn't just releasing him. And this is, I like this aspect of this prayer too, is that we're not just dropping requests on God, but we're also palms up, expecting him to bless, expecting him to answer. You know, that's that physically, you can just tell, like just looking at, you know, the way my body is right now with my hands out like this, you know, I'm looking to receive something. I'm looking for somebody to drop something or to catch something or something, you know, to be handed to me there. This is what I'm doing. And so like I'm releasing my daughter to my God, but I'm also expecting that my God's going to honor that. He's going to honor that step of faith. He's going to honor that daughter that I love. He's going to honor the requests that I'm bringing to him. I'm one of his sons. And you know, what is that? When a child asks his father for a loaf of bread, like, what kind of dad gives his kid a stone? You know, he's like, if you wouldn't do that, what makes you think I would? And so just as I release my girl to my God, I just have to know he's got a blessing on that. I don't know what the blessing's going to be, and I'm not coming in with any agenda on that. That's part of the releasing, right? When I do it like this, I have no agenda anymore. I'm not coming in with an agenda, but I am coming to him releasing by faith, but then also receiving by faith. That I have a God who wants to bless me and my girl. And that's where some of you are going to have a lot harder time with that than you realize. You probably are going to, again, and this is, as I've done this with other people, this has been a spot where they've highlighted this. It just, I didn't have that hard of a time releasing. I had a really hard time receiving. I have a really hard time thinking of God in those terms. And that's where I hope you like this discipline for that. And if that's a struggle for you, that's okay. Go ahead and struggle. That's part of why we're doing this. Anyway. So there's a palms down, palms up prayer. And I want to encourage you to do that a few times this week. And then check in with your groups. I know probably most of our groups have kind of maybe aren't as functional as they once were. But maybe check back in with your group and just say, all right, guys, last month, let's do this and do this well. I know my group we kind of lost touch with each other during Lent. And it even kind of started just a little before that. But I'm going to be messaging them as soon as I get this video posted. And we're going to get back. Last month, we're going to make one last push and finish this and finish it well there. So, all right, blessings, enjoy. P5, palms down, palms up prayer.